Jonathan Oli by the Hulili program at Windward Community College led by Kalani Kuloloia.
O na kahala me ka lehua, he halele hua no ia na kanoe. O ka uno iai ano ine eli ane hoi o ka hiki mai, a hiti mai no oko, a hiti puno me ki aloha. Aloha e, ano ai he aloha. Eia mako pa.
Eia mako e kua e nei kupono me ke alaka I o luna. Olu kamana o me ke aloha na ole o na Hawaiian. Mai Hawaiian nui o ke ave. Aiti loa ni I hau o ka helelani. Elani ko oluna he honua ko lalo. La hui haa he ono me kulaini. Ai. Eia.
Aloha.
Again, mahalo to Windward Community College Hawaiian Language students in the Hulili program. Once again, we welcome you to this first inaugural gathering of the Indigenous Knowledge and Engineering, also known as ʻIKE program. We have a full schedule today. Before I proceed, I want to introduce myself. I'm Aurora Kagawa. I'm one of the ʻIKE specialists, I guess. We do whatever needs to happen. The other people are, yeah, very stressed. But along with me, there's, I don't know where she is, but she's responsible for bringing this all together. I'm jumping on Brian Richardson's lines here. But Michelle Sagario, can you please stand? Michelle Sagario, she's busy making things happen. The other, this is Michelle Sagario. She's part of the research. Tasha Kawamata Ryan. So, and also I wanted to introduce my co-MC, Leisha Caspillo Alona, also a student engagement. So, today the students of ʻIKE will share their projects and experiences from summer engineering experiences at Kapiolani Community College, UH Maui College, and at UH Manoa. Also, undergraduate researchers will also be sharing. Part of the idea of this meeting is to be able to let students see what each other's doing, not just for us staff people to eat lunch, which is nice. But again, the objective is to really network. So I hope during the day you can meet new people, that you see old friends, but also for you students, especially go out and introduce yourself to a couple people, an administrator. I challenge you to meet one administrator, one staff member, we have various members from different organizations in the community. Try and meet at least 3 other people that you don't know. That's part of what conferencing is about. So with that, I would like to introduce Dean, Windward Community College Dean of Academic Affairs, Brian Richardson.
Aloha, Ka Hana Ka. On behalf of Windward Community College, I would like to welcome you to the symposium. Windward Community College is almost 40 years old. Tuesday, actually, is when we had our first group of students. And throughout that, and throughout community colleges in general, the goal is really to help students achieve their life goals, to get careers and so on. And I think this is one of the more recent projects, but I think it's also quite clearly one of the more successful ones. And I think that this, hopefully is the beginning of a much longer, successful attempt to get community college students into university, into engineering careers, and also then into the general society where they can hopefully do more good than not. So I wish you success. I wish you luck in your careers, and welcome to the symposium. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you. My name is Louise Pagato, and I serve as Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at Kapiolani Community College. And I can't tell you how thrilled I am to look out and see so many young faces, eager to learn about engineering and about life. It's the most remarkable morning for me to see this. I am co-PI, that means co-principal investigator of the NSF grant called ʻIKE. It's called Peace. And we went this summer to the first meeting of the consortia. There are 4 consortia who are doing similar kinds of things across the country. We are the first to do this kind of grant, the first grouping of consortia. And there was a big argument about, is it peace or is it peak? And we said, it doesn't matter, it's ʻIKE. I need to say a few words of thanks to the people that have already been mentioned. You need to know that this kind of event doesn't happen without a lot of people's assistance. In particular, Michelle, Tasha, and Aurora have been working on this for months and months and months. And they are seeing the fruits of their labor, and you're making it all happen, and we're so thrilled. Can we just say thank you to those guys? All the people on the back of your program also had a role to play. So I'm going to ask anybody who's here in the room whose name is on the back, can you stand up and be acknowledged, please? Yes. Josh, the others. Thank you. There's a piece of paper inside your brochure, your agenda for the day. It's the evaluation. It's important. If you know anything about academics, you know we need to have feedback. We need to know how we're doing. We need to measure if this is successful or not, and we need your input. So please, before you leave today, make sure you finish this, okay? We have some very special guests today, one of whom has other engagements, so we're going to give him a chance to come to the front. It's my great honor to introduce you to the Chancellor of UH Manoa, Dr. Tom Apple.
Thank you, Louise, and I promise to keep my remarks as short as I am. I really want to thank all those who were just standing a little while ago for their great efforts, and particularly Louise and Peter Crouch. Peter is, of course, the Dean of Engineering at Manoa, but I think I'm going to ask if we can change his title to Dean and Ambassador of Engineering. I know of no one who promotes engineering and is more collaborative and collegial than Peter, and I feel incredibly fortunate to work for Peter. And I said that the right way. You're all students, you're embarking on something that's incredibly exciting, is that you're doing research in an area, engineering. I'm a physical scientist myself, physical chemist, who for many years worked in magnetic resonance. That beauty of discovery that you're experiencing, and all the hard work it takes to make those leaps, whether you were working here in the summer or whether you're working during the semesters in your undergraduate research program. There's nothing better than making a new discovery or finding a new way to do something. And you look around and think, you know, there are 6 billion people in the world, and I'm the only one who knows how to do this. That's one of the great feelings in the world. And of course, you're not done then. You have to communicate it to everyone else, and that's one of the things you'll learn in this symposium, is you don't only have to do the work, but then you have to communicate it to other people, and learning how to do both of those is really important. Engineering is really what makes the world go round, and we need you. We need you very much for the state, for the nation, because engineering really is what drives our economy, more than any other field. And there'll always be, you always have a great career if you continue your pursuit of engineering or any of the STEM disciplines. So hang in there, because I know sometimes it's also pretty rough. You know, the engineering's not the easiest thing to do or to learn, but hang in there because great things await you, and I expect great things from you. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chancellor Apple. There's a cameraman in the back of the room, so you are being filmed. I hope that you signed the waiver and will allow us to use your picture in promotional materials. We have to report to our funders always how we do our events. They were very excited at the consortium meeting this summer to learn we were doing this symposium, and I think next year we're going to do live webcast. Right, Christian? The cameraman at the back of the room is someone who needs a little bit of attention. His name is Dr. Hervé Collin. And if there are singular people who are inspirational to their students, he is one of those. And I hope that you have a chance to interact with him during the summer bridge experiences, or if you're taking courses online, or if you're taking courses at Kapiolani. I hope you have a chance to interact with Dr. Collin. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Ambassador Crouch. Actually, that is really, it's a great, I think, moniker for Dean Crouch. Peter Crouch is the Dean for the College of Engineering, and I can really attest to his support. I've seen it over the years. He called consortium meetings of engineering when there was no thought in anybody's mind about a consortium. He saw the need. He saw the need to get all of the colleges of the UH system engaged in creating engineers. He brought the campuses together. This grant allowed us to put some wind under the wings that Dr. Crouch spread out for us. He is an advocate for engineering. He is an advocate for engineering students. And he is co-PI on this grant, and I'm thrilled. Dean Crouch.
Thanks very much, Louise, and thank you so much, Chancellor Apple, for turning up and greeting us all today. This is, for me, the culmination of 6 years of effort in trying to bring together engineers and aspiring engineers across Hawaii. So it's taken only 6 years. We still have work to do. Part of today is training new disciples like yourself who are going to spread the spirit that we are generating here today further into Hawaii. Engineering, as Tom Apple just said, is very important for the structure of Hawaii. The roads, the water systems, the bridges, the ports, the airports, but also for high technology. And so we are looking to each one of you to help promote that within Hawaii. I am so thrilled that so many sectors of the community actually have turned up today. Folks from Maui, folks from the administration, folks from our industry, ex-students of ours who keep returning. Such a wide variety of folks, and in particular, faculty from the different colleges. So could I have the faculty for the different colleges get up and be counted from different institutions? So the number of times that you can get faculty from different colleges, this is not different departments, and it's not different colleges within the campus, this is from different institutions. Collaborating on something like this is just marvelous. And we're really excited and looking forward to the future. If you want to see where the future is going, there's a little flyer here, the Engineering Consortium. We're thrilled that we actually got to this point. Hope that you will help us push it on its way. Thank you so much for turning up this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador Crouch. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. This is great. You notice Dean Crouch was mentioning that there are lots of institutions, and if you look on the bottom of your program, you'll see all the seals and all the different colors for the institutions. If you look at the last one that's in gold, see the gold one is the UH system. And the UH system has allowed us to do a lot of things in the consortium. Before we got funding from NSF, the system was there for us to support us. And I would like to acknowledge the help of the UH system in our endeavors. And 2 people are here from the UH system office who've been instrumental in getting us to this point. I'd like Vice President Linda Johnsrud from the UH system office, and Associate Vice President Joanne Tano back there with the cameraman. We are a 10-campus system, and our students have pathways from the 7 community colleges to the 4-year colleges, and it is because of the help of the system. They are the glue that keeps us all together, and we appreciate their support always. And now my work is done. I can't tell you how happy and thrilled I am to be here this morning and not to have had done anything to plan this event, except show up today and be your support. Thank you so much for allowing me this time at the mic, and I'll turn it over to Aurora.
So I was reminded we have a few housekeeping things to address. Bathrooms are located in the hallways behind here or out this door. And so just to kind of go over today's agenda, we have a poster session that follows this. Then we will have oral presentations by some of the senior students. Then we have lunch. Don't leave after lunch, please, because we also have a really student-focused panel, but hopefully more than that, a place to talk story about how do you get through engineering. And so the more participants there are, the better, and especially for students or faculty who can contribute really good questions for that panel, would be great if you could stay. So they were listed in the back. They haven't contributed yet, but I think we were putting in we're thanking you in advance to the panelists who've come already. At this point, actually, sorry, one more thing. We recognized a number of people from within the UH system, but I took the liberty of trying to invite as many members of what I consider the Hawaiian community as to this event as possible, because it is not only just an engineering-focused event, but we're named Indigenous Knowledge in Engineering for a reason, and it's really to begin to, in my mind, create a different kind of conversation. So if any members who self-identify as members of the Hawaiian community could please stand briefly. Nobody's standing up. Okay, I'll stand up. Okay, because I know you're there. Thank you for being part of it. Thank you for taking your Saturdays to attend and to interact with the students. So at this point, I'd like if the students from C1, some Indigenous Knowledge and Engineering ʻIKE C1 from KCC C2, and the undergraduate students could go to your posters. For faculty, teachers, and staff and community guests, we ask that you visit the student posters and learn about what we did, or and give student feedback. So if there are any questions or any concerns at this point, you can ask them, or we can kuiluna and head out the door. So again, the coffee tables are open. We'll call you back in for the oral presentations at 10:20.